Welcome back to another episode of Katawa Shoujo. Another week of Katawa Shoujo. Hi, it's been a couple weeks. This is the second time I'm having to record this bunch. I've already done this section of the game, but because of moving hardware and things like that, I forgot to change some settings in my recording software, so it came out all bad. The audio was desynced. It was in mono, and it wasn't even the right file type. I had to convert it, and it ended up just breaking. So here I am again. I was supposed to have episodes ready for this week, and this was supposed to be for next week, but apparently we can't do that sort of thing here anymore. Anyway, also the camera's different. I don't quite like this lens as much as the other one. It's a little weird. It's a lot closer. There's a lot less moving around room. I like to move around, if you guys watched any of the videos. But I had an interview through Zoom, and I needed a closer lens because I don't like showing my room to people. And I was too lazy to change it. I might change it next. I'll probably change it by the next time, but for now, deal with the close-up on my face. Also, I think the camera quality is worse. I don't know what I used to have. I have the same software. It just doesn't look as good in my mind. Anyway, back to Katawa Shoujo. Last episode, I honestly can't remember what we were doing. We were trying food from Shizune. We were just running around doing student council things. And yeah, in case you didn't watch my video, the only reason why we took such a big break was because I had to change my my hard drive. At first, I just wiped my hard drive, and I thought that would be fine. Also, I hate this because I normally do things with my hands, and you can't see them. Okay, so normally I do I had to reset my hard drive because I got new internet, and I thought that would be easier to just reset all my stuff, and it was. But then it ended up actually being a hard drive, like hardware problem. That was the problem. So it was like crashing and things like that. I was hoping it was maybe something on it that was making it bad. So I actually had to reset a second time for a new hard drive. Now the game itself has reset. I've lost all my progress with Hanako and Rin, and so I made it back to where we were with Shizune just before the reset happened. And then I went into I did the festival and everything already, so that was where we ended last time that I recorded. Gone back, so we haven't even seen the festival yet. Okay, so sorry if nothing surprises me, or if there was a choice in here somewhere I don't remember that maybe we have already made. That's all. Okay, intro over. Let's get into it. At 5 minutes past 8, an unbelievably loud banging jolts me awake. It's coming from my outside door. Quickly, I open the door to see Shizune and Misha standing side by side before me. Both of them look a little worn out, although it's more noticeable on Misha. Which one are you not? I ask, echoing the question that must have been on the mind of everyone in the entire building. That's not important, Hichan. Also, I feel like I have a cold. This sucks. That's not important, Hichan. She quickly dismisses it without even batting an eye. Oh, you're still in your pajamas, Hichan? So you don't wake up at 8? I notice her hair is wet. Her curls are barely holding their shape. No, I thought I'd sleep a bit later since it's the weekend and all, and I've been seriously sleep deprived this week. I wonder if she missed the poison in my words. Then it's a good thing we came to wake you up. Anyway, Hichan, I guess you would like to know why we're here, wouldn't you? It's not that hard to guess, but I wish she wouldn't say the word she's going to say next. Would you like to skip class and go somewhere nice with us? Come again? Would you like to skip class and do something fun? I was certain they'd force me to help them again with some slave work. Seriously? Misha grins and nods enthusiastically. I like this new approach they're taking, although I'm somewhat surprised that they would suggest skipping class, even if we only have half a day since it's Saturday. Aren't you too worried about constantly missing class? Well, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Hichan, this school is pretty much at a standstill whenever this time rolls around. It's a Saturday, too. Don't you want to do something fun? I'm amazed by how little they seem to care. Not that we're pressuring you to give us your company, but we thought you might like to hang out. So, would you like to join us? Come on, you'll have a lot more fun than just sitting here with your head in your desk. I guess I won't be missing anything important, nor will I be missed. Alright then, I don't think I'd be missing much. What do you have in mind? My eyes narrow with suspicion as a thought crosses into my mind. Wait, this isn't just some trick to get me to do some more student council stuff, right? No, of course not. And that's a really mean thing to assume like that, He-chan. And besides, you're in the student council now, remember? If we wanted you to do something for us, we wouldn't have to trick you. This is some kind of coercion that is new to me. Only 2 pretty girls could pull it off. I allow myself to relax a bit. Maybe I'm being a little too paranoid. It seems like they may really just want to hang out. Nevertheless, no tricks. No tricks. Stop being so paranoid. Well, if you say so. Suddenly I realize I'm still wearing pajamas. I wonder if you'd let me dress up first. Yeah, why, He-chan, you look just fine. I'd still prefer wearing something else. I close the door before she gets a chance to reply and quickly pull on my uniform. Stepping back into the hallway, I see Shizune and Misha are engaged in an animated discussion. I wonder if people discussing inside ever accidentally poke each other in the eyes. It's such a random thing to say. While I'm contemplating this, Shizune taps me on the shoulder impatiently. So, we're planning on slipping into town. Remember that tea shop that we were on at Wednesday? Tea shop? You don't remember? Oh, you mean the cafe? Tea shop. It's called the Shanghai. China's the birthplace of tea, you know. Come on, He-chan. I'll even treat you today. Not me. I mean, Shi-chan. I don't know. It's nice. It's really relaxing. It's like half cafe, half restaurant, half sophisticated, half library. What? That's a lot of halves. But Misha doesn't seem to notice that. So, come on. It's not that often we get to have this much free time. If you're busy, though, you don't have to. It's not like your presence is absolutely required. I've never seen more weakly disguised reverse psychology in my life. I feel kind of tired today, and my teachers and my classes might want to know where I am. Maybe. On the other hand, I haven't really been into town at all since I've gotten here, so this is a good reason to head there. Also, I could use something to eat. Shizune's treat, even better. I'm totally broke. Alright, let's go. Lead the way. Great. We make it to the tea shop within a 15-minute walk. It seems that we are the only customers around. Is it always this quiet in the morning? By that I mean, is it always this empty? Now, this is kind of weird. Hey, this isn't a bad thing though, right? You're right. This is still a cute picture. Shizune's really cute. We take our seats at a large square wooden table, and it hits me that I don't know what this place serves. I just went with what Yuko recommended last time. Hey, is there a menu or something? Nope. That was a strange amount of zest. So, He-chan, have you decided what you're gonna order? I look around the store and can't see anything resembling a menu. I don't understand. What's up with this place? What gives? Is this some kind of secret shop? Can you normally only enter here with a secret handshake? Some kind of wink and a nod? Do you need someone to vouch for you, like a blood oath? Damn it. It's nothing like this last time. I don't know. The last time I think I just got coffee. What do they serve here? Tea. Well, that's not just tea, right? Like, not only tea. There's other stuff too, right? Clearly. Clearly, like what? There are no menus here. Where are the menus? They're playing a joke on me. There is no way out of this. All I can do is brace myself for the inevitable oncoming burn. Sorry, just flashbacks to Hanukkah for a second. I almost wanted to walk out of the store, but I'm already sitting down. It would be improper to leave now. The unspoken rules of polite social conduct blocked my exit like a wall of fire. I decide to play it safe. I'll order what they order, if it's acceptably manly enough. Why don't you two order before me? Ladies first. Well played, He-chan, but we already ordered. How's that possible? When? How? From who? We're regulars. We come here so often that they don't need to do that anymore. Well, I guess you've had enough. We're sitting on the menus, of course. I look around at the other tables. There are no menus on any of them. That means they just keep them in a big stack near the door or something. What a thing to sit on. What a speed to grab them so quickly. Whatever. Can I just have one then? You can take one if you want, but you're not the kind of person who would do something that lascivious. Isn't that right? I told them that I'd just like some coffee and put my head down on the cool tabletop. Coffee? This is a very high-class establishment, and you're going to order coffee? I can tell that they're messing with me again. In that case, I'll have whatever you're having. Shichan is drinking a special tea that is only grown in remote areas of India. The tea is still handmade by a tribe of tea makers who have passed the methods down their families for generations. They must wade through alligator-infested waters to obtain the leaves once a year. On each trip, some do not even make it back alive. I can't drink that, I'd feel too guilty. Then I'll have what you're having. I don't know what I'm drinking. How? Fine, then I want the tea that people died for. Never mind, I'll have coffee. If this is a very high-class establishment, then they should have very high-class coffee, right? No one died for it, right? The perfect answer. There is no way they can stand against it. Shizune shrugs, as if to say, well played. They still didn't answer my second question. Misha calls for Yuko, who brings over our drinks and a single, incredibly tiny yellow cake with a little black plastic fork stuck in it for each of us. I don't know how. Yeah, they really just got that. I ate my cake in one bite, amazed at how it's probably the least filling thing I've ever eaten. Hichan, do you have any plans for tomorrow? Misha takes a gulp of her tea, something sounding suspiciously high class, even though it's just like ordinary tea. She drinks with incredible recklessness, considering how hot it is, the exact opposite of Shizune or Lily. Plans? That sounds ominous. Plans? Yes. I am incredibly busy tomorrow. In fact, I have so much to do, I will not have any free time at all. That's right, none whatsoever, and everything I have to do is extremely important. Very, very important. Misha giggles, clearly not buying it, and then signs it all back to Shizune, who nods slowly and deliberately while looking very unamused. Suddenly she leans forward, staring analytically at my face like a human lie detector, waiting for the smallest tell to give me away. After at least a minute of this, she sits back down in her seat and takes a sip of tea. Okay, Hichan, if you're that busy, we don't have to do anything tomorrow. So, we thought maybe you would want to hang out with us at the festival. You're new here, right? Right? So, we thought we would show you around and have some fun together. But if you're that busy, we understand. Oh well, oh well. Both of them shrug together in perfect sync, as if they've rehearsed it. Hichan, you're so paranoid. And you'll never beat me anyway, so why bother getting so worked up about it? Wow, Hichan. Beat you? What are you talking about? Is she talking about the coercion? I didn't realize that this was just a game to her. I thought I was the only one who saw it as a competition. You know? Eh? Do you, Hichan? Because I don't. You can't outwit me. Well, Hichan, not me. What are you talking about, Hichan? I can see Shizune smiling craftily, daring me to enter this battle of wits and wills with her. When she is pushed to the edges of despair, a man has no choice but to sink, or grasp at the fleeting wisps of hope, fight with all his power against the inevitabilities of his fate, and struggle against the impossible. For even if he fails, at least he failed, knowing that he dared greatly. Or something like that. I've never heard that before in my life. Well, we'll see about that. Don't underestimate me. Don't you have to follow through to make good on that, Hichan? Well, I could get lucky. Don't count out that possibility. You won't. I will. Wait. Let's make a wager on it then. I don't care about competition. That's a blatant lie. Wait, what exactly do you mean? It's okay if you don't know. Neither do I. So it's settled then. All right. Wait, what? Didn't you hear what I just said? She said, I can't hear. No, all that's left is the stakes. What the winner wins, or what more interestingly, what the loser loses. Hey, this is a very dangerous game I'm playing. Shizune herself is a very dangerous girl, if she can only think of in terms of winning and losing. If she views every time that I talk with her as some kind of battle of wills, then I don't think I could take it. That kind of thing drives people insane. She's too Machiavellian. Before this, I'd assumed she was just kind of stoic. Nevertheless, I'm interested, In hindsight, I realize I just challenged her to what is essentially a duel without any rules. It won't end until one of us... What? I guess that's it. It's so vague. What are the conditions for winning or losing? The first person to feel stupid loses? I don't know. I've never had to think about anything like this before. Never? Never. So, you've never gambled, Hichan? I'm surprised you two have. Oh, come on. It's just for fun. Anyway, between friends. It's about causing humiliation, suffering, and absolute despair. Isn't that the point? Jesus. Shizune puts a finger on her temple thoughtfully. How about this, Hichan? If you lose, you have to go to school one day without any pants on. Are you insane? Although, in comparison to what I was afraid she would say, it's pretty mild. Can't we just bet money like normal people? It's not like you can match my wager even if we did. Now it's your turn. We're nothing perverted, understand? I think I need more time. It's gonna have me constantly on edge for weeks. Okay, come on. You should both hurry up. Your drinks are getting cold. I quickly down the rest of my coffee as Shizune does the same, staring at me with a fierce look of competition in her eyes. I love Shizune. But it seems like a waste for her to be gulping down something that someone could have died for her to enjoy. Hichan, are you sure you don't want to hang out tomorrow? A lot of people are going to look forward to it. You don't want to miss out. I mumbled unintelligibly at her. I don't really understand. It's time to think. Shizune's drink is smaller, but I can consume mine faster. Shizune finishes her drink first. She might skip out on paying, leaving me to pick up the tab, even though she said the drinks were on her. Because I have no money on me, I would be humiliated, and therefore this could be considered a loss. If I finished first, the laws of chivalry would make me look like a jerk, as I would need to run out of this tea house, leaving her to pay for everything. That could also be considered a loss. She would use that. In the event of a draw, she may attempt to run out the door. I'd probably do the same. This might lead to collision at the door, which would be humiliating, but not overly so, and Misha would be left to pick up the tab. This is really childish. I'm a little disappointed in Shizune and myself. Well, Hichan, it would be really nice if we all celebrate how we put everything together at the festival just by taking a look around at our handiwork. Misha seems oblivious to the fact that an epic battle of wills is raging in front of her. I nod slowly and down the rest of my coffee. Well, I am finished enjoying my drink. I guess it's time for me to leave. And I'm gonna leave now. Calmly. You too, Hichan? Why are you two acting so weird? I quickly walk out of the door and Shizune follows, and Misha is going to have to foot the bill. Sorry, Misha. Catching up to me, Shizune quickly pushes her glasses up and presses a note into my hand. If you lose, you have to come hang out with us tomorrow. So you think you can win today? That's kind of cocky, Shizune. I forget for a second that she can't hear me. I nod. Right now, she seems much cuter than she usually is, smiling softly with a hint of confidence coming through. Shizune looks energetic and carefree, although it could just be the caffeine. She winks and extends her hand for a handshake. I wonder if there's a buzzer in there and she plans to shock me. But that didn't seem something like she would do, so I accept. With a squeeze, she pushes another note into my hand, and I momentarily think that it's a buzzer and wonder if the shock could kill me. She smirks and then runs off. You probably don't know how to get back to school from here. There'll be work waiting for you when you do. See you then. I crush the note in my fist dramatically, but no one is there to see it. And that makes me sad. I wonder if it's too late to go back to the shop and ask Misha for directions. But then again, I gave her a hard time for not knowing the way here, so I can't allow her to score off me not knowing the way back. And if I ask her, Shizune could see it as a victory. No, it's not necessary. School's on top of a damn hill. How hard could it be to find? I may be slightly directionally challenged, but I'm sure even I could do this.